Hey all listeners, welcoming you to another Brotato video. Technically now the PC version is currently on a beta patch. It has like a new character that has like an injured character and stuff there, but they have also shown a trailer for the next DLC, which looks like it's going to be a jungle DLC. Now the main problem is of course is that yes, console version is used on the new Dawn update, which was released 2nd of March and stuff that, which I mean, like, okay, like how long is it gonna take until we get the pets update, the one with Beastmancer or you know, Beastmaster or whatever they call it, you know, and stuff that, like how long is that gonna take? Now I did manage to get the pretty crazy mage run. I did not beat that run though, but I got so freaking close. You have no idea, and I was kind of cooking during that run, you know. Things were going like super well and stuff like that. And the thing is, I didn't go with the wand. I instead went with lightning shield because lightning shield bounces several times, which actually makes it very good. And I'm gonna tell you what I did differently. Now, of course, you do still need to get a bit lucky, but the thing that matters most, almost every single character, seems to be that you get a lot of harvesting and stuff like that, and you want to ban a lot of the weak items and stuff like that. Like you want to actually ban like white items, which might seem insane. Okay, elemental damage there. Shave. Okay. Early sources is good. Actually, let's lock that. Both of them is good because that is harvesting and that's elemental damage. Even though that's minus on harvesting, it is still worth it. You don't need to get too many shivs. You don't need to get too many shivs too early. We did not get a single swarm wave, which is a bit bad because the swarm waves are very important and stuff that. So yeah. Now I did manage to get a Will-O-Wisp during that run, and I actually managed to start scaling the elemental damage fairly early. Okay, that's an early crit. Okay, 6% damage, very nice. Oh, my 5% crit chance is very too good to not take there. Reroll. Okay. Reroll. Okay. That's completely fine. It doesn't matter if you get the lightning shifts a bit late, because the lightning shifts are very powerful. Yes, they do also have the crit chance, they are precise and stuff that. Just like the icicle weapon, which is also very powerful and stuff that, you know. You want to also be getting a lot of harvesting as early on as possible. I will probably not have those items locked. That is depending on how much we get. Okay, we get 81. Reroll actually. Next speed. Harvesting. Oh, fish hook though. You take the harvesting there. Reroll. Landing shift, reroll. Oh. So we have one blue lightning shift now, which is good. This is kind of my favorite character, the mage, and stuff like that, because yes, range modifications and many modifications are reduced. That also means I believe that their negative effect is also reduced as well. We have now gotten 2 of the Scare Cities. I would love a scare, like a cursed Scare Sausage. That would be really good. Also, very early fish hook, by the way, is very powerful because if you get the correct items cursed, then you know, like we can almost win because of that, you know. Number 13 is pretty decent. 10 luck. Yeah, that's right. So we have 6 elemental damage. We have 1 fish hook now. 1 scar. Yeah, we haven't seen the bad white items yet, though. We haven't seen any of the bad ones that we want to. Basically, you want to be banning a lot of bad white items. And why do you want to ban them? Because banning them decreases the pool of white items. The white items, there's a lot of them. But that, for example, will mean that you will see the good elemental things more often and stuff that. So you need to kind of know what stuff to just always ban. And of course, it depends on the character also. Like on certain characters, for example, certain stats aren't important, like other stats. So there's like a priority system kinda and stuff that to what you really want. Yo, I tell you what I want. What I really want. White harvesting, turn attack speed. Yo, charcoal. Yo, scare sausage. Lemonade. Alloy is absolutely insane though. That's an insane alloy. Reroll. Eye surgery. Ugly tooth. Yeah, we're gonna be clapping some fools now. Yeah, so this like the bounce effect is really good, and you see it bounces 2 times, and it is even more damage and stuff like that. Because the bounce is really what is powerful here. We almost have the maximum amount of scared sausages already, which is, you know, that is fun. I don't lose early now because of, you know, sometimes you can lose like really early even when the run is going like really good, so we have to be careful. Because yes, our HP levels aren't that great. Yeah, we still haven't gotten the thing that increases consumable heal, really, to be honest. Yeah, I only have 18 harvesting so far. I mean, 18 harvesting is still decent, but it's not the best thing in the world. Melee damage range, so 10 harvesting, that is -2 elemental damage though, so get some damage there. Get another lightning shield. Get these. That's a ban, that's a ban. Sludge, defective steroids, good. So now we have all the weapons we need. Oh, right, and we go for the bans, of course, obviously. Bans are just also important. Don't tell me that this is take 1. Nah. I don't think this take time yet. Oh, it is. Okay, so keep on mind out for the eggs. Didn't have that egg good. You can use prevent all of the things, by the way. As long as you kill the eggs. It shouldn't be too hard, by the way, killing all the eggs. Melee damage, 10 harvesting. That. Reroll. More 3 spawn. Lock that. Lightning shield. Very nice. Oh, yeah, the fruit basket like spawns more fruit. Yeah, that one is pretty insane. So, only -1 harvesting. And just kill those fools, you know, and stuff that. Like, our damage is okay-ish. 11 elemental damage. There are certain items, though, that we might want to take 1 of before we ban and stuff that. Because, yes, you can take an item and then, like, ban it later and stuff that, right? So we don't need to use all the bans immediately, because there might be better things to ban sometimes, you know. Yeah, the sharding dudes are a bit of an issue here. Oh, harvesting. Burst. Nice. Okay, lightning shield. Adrenaline would have been good to get out of the way though. We're still keeping the Halloween though. So we got a cursed warrior's helmet, right? Yeah. Which means 6 armor, that is very good. 7 max HP, okay, only -2 speed. Yeah, that's actually very, very good. Okay, we are slower, which is dangerous because it is dangerous to become slow. Warrior's helmet is not unique though. It is, no, it ain't. It isn't unique. You want to create. Yeah, sometimes it's important to stay at a certain location for a little while, sometimes, you know. And there's one more scare sausage we can get, and we want to be getting a lot of snakes, hopefully. So that's also the one thing that is very, very useful with banning of all items and stuff like that. Hopefully we will be getting more snakes. Yes. Attack speed. Max HP. There's Obliterator though. But that's not elemental damage. Combine these. Get the alloy finally. Because that's a lot of elemental damage on it. And this bracelet. Lock these. Melee damage and crit chance. And the cloud 3. Rocket Mouth is worth it because of the max HP reroll. But Terrified Honor is not bad either. So I'm hoping that one of them is going to get cursed though. Something elemental damage. 10 lakh 55 harvesting. That is pretty decent, not gonna lie. That is very, very good. Let's see, the sharding dudes can be a bit of an issue. That's not great. Yeah, walk right into the enemies. That's the correct strat. No. There. Walk right into the enemy strats. Nice. This is slow. The lightning shield is just insane because of the bounce effect. Life still okay, it's fine. The armor is definitely fine. What's the crit? 29. What's the damage percent? 16k. Stone skin, elemental damage. Celerity. Small magazine, right? Yes. A little bit of attack speed reroll. Here's the candy bag. Absolutely insane if that got cursed. One dice. Unlock this. So now we have all blue items. Candy bag is absolutely insane, by the way. Each wave, there was but to spawn an additional elite. Candy bag, if that gets cursed, that's like very, very powerful. So this is the first boss wave. This boss is necessarily not that bad. I forgot what he does later though. What's our speed? Speed is -5 though. Now what I'm hoping is that we're gonna kill it actually with bounces. Just stay away from it. You see, you just lose sometimes, you know, because of bosses. That's the thing that really feels so bad, you know, and stuff that, like, we could have survived that easily if we would have had some movement speed, but we didn't. But yeah, to realize that there was one where I managed to survive, like, the final wave, like, really long time harvesting. And the duct tape, not banner whistle. There's harvesting on the piece of B. 2% lifesteal now. That one we get rid of though, because that's minus elemental damage. And the alien worm. And the grasses. Get these banana mines. Reroll. Oh, let's do engineering though now. The mutation doesn't have a downside really. There's another shiv. Corrupted shard. Because that decreases piercing damage. I don't think that it's a natural one pierce. There is something that has natural pierce, but we still ban the shot bullet. Reroll. Instead effective steroids. Oh. So right, by banning certain whites, you're gonna have a higher chance to get gas hostages and getting the snakes. Was crazy there that although we got all those scarce hostages, we didn't get a single extra snake. Because it's just that getting... I don't know if that tree was even something though. Crit chance, fireball though. That toxic sludge, HP generation, the mushroom, so ban the mushroom. Ban away ghost. That's all the bans used. We actually lock those because there's several more elemental damage there from both of those. If we don't, because we already have another weapon in the thing, so you know that's pretty decent. There are some really powerful harvesting that we really want to see. A lot of, by the way. Okay, harvesting. Lightning shield. Get this because that's 2. Nice. Maybe there was a waste there, maybe we could have rolled for way more daggers there, but yeah, man, if it were, because if you get the correct bosses, then it's not bad, by the way. That's the thing, right? If you get the wrong bosses, then it's just one of those things, right? That how that can happen, like in something like Mega Bonk also and stuff that, like, oh, if it's the wrong boss on a certain stage, right, then you're just kind of screwed depending on the character, you know. 5 luck, 10% attack speed, lightning shield. Ooh, that's the small magazine though, which is very good. Roll actually, reroll. That lock the coffee. Here we have the weapons now. So we have a little bit of minus harvesting from that, but otherwise we have 10 elemental damage already. Anyway, 5. Now the best thing is that when I got the Will-O-Wisp, by the way, I didn't get it in the shop, I actually got it out of a crate, which is, you know, very, very good. Now, a lot of attack speed is of course very, 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 very useful and stuff that if we can get enough attack speed. Black. Coffee. Reroll. Lightning Shield. Reroll. Lightning Shield. There's the baby elephant now. Reroll. Snake. Lightning Shield. Is that tomato? Nah. Look the charcoal. No, that's minus harvesting. Oh. So 26, we have all the weapons, and we have 2 that are blue. And the quicker we can get a bunch of luck, the better. We are at how much attack speed? We are at 20 attack speed. We are minus 2% damage now, so we are doing a little bit less damage. It's not by a lot. I'm still a bit worried about the lack of crates. Am I taking so much damage from? Like sometimes I'm so fucking dumb. Sometimes I just do stupid stuff like that. Like walk right into the flying enemy and not pay attention, you know, and stuff like that. I'll say that was just a garbage run anyway, because the thing you have to realize is that if you don't get high enough stats early on, then it's just like basically like a waste of a run. Elemental damage is also good early. Alien Worm. Alien Tongue we do not ban. We actually almost take that. Okay, turret actually. Reroll. 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 Lock the wand actually. Because I know it is better to just have this weapon and stuff that, right? Instead of going for stuff like the wand, but you might have to, if we get too unlucky with getting the lightning shield, you might have to do that actually. Speed, lightning shield, wand, reroll. We definitely lock the we lock the lumberjack shirt, definitely 100%, because you know, if we can kill the trees quickly, then crates will come easier, which will be very, very important. An early turret is not bad though, although the best thing that I've gotten, I had like one run where the early turret was actually a flame turret, which was insane. Okay, speed, nice. Harvesting. So you start in one hit, reroll. Ban that. Reroll. Scan sausage. Not ban the jelly. Reroll. Another turret though, none of these. Ban that. And then lock this. Nice. So I mean we have 7 speed. 7 speed. Also, we have several increased attack speed. We have no minus damage percent though, but yeah. We have the lonely turret. See, I might just go for several wands because sometimes the wands can be really good. Now the wands, right, they do way less damage. They do the same damage, but this one just gets rid of that. But there's one bounces that projectile and stuff that, although this deals several. And it's actually a way faster cooldown on the one than it is on the lightning shiv. Okay. Harvesting. Attack speed. Ban the lost duck. Get that. Reroll. Feathers ban. Reroll. Lighting shiv. Reroll. Ooh. Very, very good. Also some very good items, by the way. You might say that if we grab a bunch of different weapons, then the jelly becomes very powerful. Because yeah, one thing that you have to realize that can happen, of course, is that we could theoretically curse the jelly. And if you curse the jelly, then the HP that it can provide can actually be pretty bonkers. Not gonna lie, like a lot of people just heard the jelly is bad. And the jelly is bad. I was thinking the jelly is bad, but that's the thing, like once you start, like for example, if you get the mirror right here, there are better things to duplicate than the... Well, 3 charcoal, okay, not gonna say no to that. 2 elemental damage. So lightning shiv into wand, into goblet, into reroll, into shiv, into energy bracelet if possible. And maybe we will go for other elemental weapons as well, you know, once that's right. The thing though with the lightning shiv that makes it so powerful is the whole bounce and stuff that well, does that bouncing, you know. The bouncing is very, very powerful indeed. There's a box guy or crate guy. Yes, I want to create, thank you. Do we pick up now? We haven't picked up a thing that gives us more crates, but yeah. 15% chance to heal 1 HP when killing an enemy. That means of course the more attack speed we have, the better that we get. That's one of the bans. Then luck. That get this reroll. Lock the will-o-wisp. That reroll. Yeah, one plus element there for every burning enemy, but it's minus attack speed on that. So yeah. With the burning, of course, since we have 2 turrets, by the way, the turrets will help us out with the burning, spreading the burning as much as possible and stuff like that. So this means also that like Clockwork Wasp is an absolute must. Now we only have 2 turrets so far though, by the way. But yeah, but if we get Pocket Factory, for example, and we get a couple of trees, then things are going to get a lot easier. The thing about it, if we ban enough stuff, by the way, then the turrets is gonna get to shine even more. Stuff that. Elemental damage, will-o-wisp, big bang, coffee, lock. That is very good though, because that's a great chance. Reroll, snake and lightning shiv as well. Very good. So now we have the will-o-wisp. So 1 element plus element of damage for every 30 burning enemies you kill during a wave. max 4 per wave sieving game. So yeah, so max 4 per wave. Keep in mind it will always be used an item. It's not a limited item, which I think is good. Like a lot of people say that, oh, it's overpowered. Yes, it can be overpowered. But you need to spend burning as much as possible. We need to spend a lot of burning, of course, in order to start increasing our elemental damage by a lot. So that keep in mind, of course, that if we get another Will-O-Wisp, for example, show up, because it is a purple item, which is very, very scary, because purple items are like the second highest tier. We only currently have 10 luck, so like that is pretty lucky, I would say. And stuff that, of course we do have Snake, and we have 2 sorceries, which isn't the best. We want to get more sorceries, if possible. Okay. And harvesting. Burning. Attack speed. Reroll. Small fish. Very nice. So how much have we gotten so far? Stats gain. We gained 4 stats on it so far, so we have gained the maximum even during that very, very first thing there. So max 4 per wave. So we can gain 4 elemental damage this wave, which on its own might not look that good. I think that was actually nerfed. I think it used to be way higher than max 4 per wave. And stuff that, right? Like 4 per wave is not super, super good. I think you had infinite at one point and stuff that, right? Which, feels a bit, will always be still block the breed chase item, right? Now we also need to get the frozen hearts probably as early on as possible. Also, hopefully. I mean, wave 11 will be a swarm wave, by the way, which will like be the really where we can snowball a lot. Just give me the cure, please. Okay, is the guy still here? No. I think we did get it though. Elemental damage, max HP. 15 luck though. This is the ban. There's a blue one. Becomes a purple one. Fruit basket. Reroll. Another fruit basket. Armor. Dodge. Call those because that spawns a little guy. Because if you see a spawns a little guy that slowly shoots 10 piercing lightning projectiles around him for 30, that is also skills with engineering and elemental. So that is kind of very, very similar to the shield, to lightning shield. So that also counts as a turret item, I believe, or a structure at least, stuff like that. So yeah, because turrets are structures, which is very useful. Just do absolutely massive bonkers damage. Please heal. Nice. Stay away from Mr. Shardy dudes. Just kill them. Lol. That's the thing that sometimes I need to try and learn how much damage I currently have. Stuff that because sometimes I try to avoid certain enemies. We shouldn't be avoiding them and stuff that, right? When we should just kill them. I can be aggressive about it as well. Just be a bullfighter, just be the bull. Just be the bull. Okay, max HP. Max HP. Dodge. Blue lightning shift, get that. Get the tiger, get the terrified audience. Reroll. All these 3 locked. Nice. And now we're the swarm wave. And all wave 15 will also be a swarm wave. Okay, so this is actually very, very good. By the way, this is like insane. Okay, so how much have we gotten so far? We have gotten 12 elemental damage so far from the Will-O-Wisp, which, you know, yeah, that's not a lot of elemental damage though still. Like, the thing is just that your attack speed is what is very important, because if we don't get high enough attack speed, like our elemental doesn't really do shit, because it's gonna take a lot for us one-shot certain enemies. There are certain enemies that that doesn't want to be one-shot. So what's my armor? My armor is 1. It's actually pretty bad. Armor is only 1, which is not great at all. Maybe we should have realized that earlier. I don't know, man. Now, could we have realized that earlier? Maybe. Maybe we could. Maybe we couldn't, you know. Depends on a few things. But I think we're doing well. Yeah, we're doing very well. Survived a swarm wave of max health. Oh man, plastic explosive is really, really good. Oh no. Very good. Ban the landmines. Reroll. More tree spawn. Probably 1. And damage. So next one is on wave 15. We're level 50 now as well, and we have 20 luck and 32 harvesting, 15% attack speed. We have 40 elemental damage. The fact that we don't one-shot yet though is a bit worrying. And so that, but yeah, this actually turned out to be very, very good. Like 1-1 and use the rest, the lightning shield. There are better weapons though. There are better black elemental weapons. There is a thunder sword that we can get, which like is a weaker, or the lightning sword or whatever we call it. There's a weaker sword that we can get that is a blue one. That's actually very good to get. There's also a purple one technically as well. There's basically 3 tiers of it, because the executioner or the destroyer or whatever we call it, like, yeah, the destroyer also has the lightning effect and stuff like that, right? And that lightning effect, by the way, is the whole, you know, that's the whole thing that makes it really, really good. Food, jerky is very good. Attack speed. It's got thirst. Frozen heart. Weapon damage additional scales 18% with elemental damage. Burning accuracy 68%, so that is a bit bad. So there's another turret, there's elemental damage. There's someone dodge. Reroll. Yo, sunken wave. Okay, so Will-O-Wisp has provided us with 20 stats so far, which is, you know, very good. The fact that we got the Will-O-Wisp early was very, very powerful and stuff like that. Now the turrets are very, very important still. The thing though that I really want to be getting is we want to be getting another Will-O-Wisp around this point, just to make the scaling even more insane and stuff like that, because Will-O-Wisp does not have a maximum. But we want more than just getting like more Will-O-Wisps and stuff like that, right? Because Will-O-Wisp of course is good, but we want to have more so we can start scaling the stats faster and stuff like that, because the enemies are just gonna like overwhelm us otherwise. So we either need like way more attack speed. We only have 20 so far, which I mean normally that would be okay-ish, I'd say. That's wrong, by the way. That's a wrong actually. Harvesting. Turret, elemental damage that mine those and get the wand. Reroll. Lock lightning shiv, lock lightning shiv. Right. And then we could go combine that up as well. Very good. And the next is a swarm wave. The next wave is gonna get a little bit scary. Those enemies are scary because that might mean that, yeah, it's the presence of the Mama style enemy. We have 20 luck, we have 41 harvesting, we have 20 attack speed, we have 70 elemental damage. Oh. Which, you know, ain't bad. And we have how many turrets? I think we have 4, right? We got 3 turrets. We do not have pocket factory, but we do have the cost frozen out. So they scale additional via elemental damage and stuff that, which also works on the side effect, I think, or whatever it is. But yeah, so you know, the frozen heart is a very, very big part of the combo, especially since we got it cursed. We can of course see cursed Will-O-Wisp and stuff that, which would be insane. Our curse level is only 8 though, and we still haven't haven't got an official no. We have not gotten a fish hook, which is, you know, just a bit sad. I would really love the fish hook and stuff like that, but Will-O-Wisp is probably what we want the most. Also probably the fire turret. I would really like a fire turret. Especially from a crate. More curse though. Ooh, 12 harvesting. Yo, attack speed of structures. Combine this. Get another bush here. Get rid of the wand. Get one of those. Both of them are very powerful there, even though it's less harvesting. And this reduces the melee damage percent. With a percent damage rather than the fist there. But yeah, this is a swarm wave. We have 30% attack speed. This is a wave that we can theoretically die on as well. And stuff that, like if we aren't careful, because just a lot of enemies can use spawn. You have to be a little bit smart with the moment here, as you can see. I'd like to get access to more trees though. Like a windjammer. Yeah, windjammer. Hornless rats. How much is our dodge, by the way? 21% dodge chance. We're fine with this. Recycle the pumpkin. That charcoal. Reroll. Scare sausages. Massive luck there. Okay, so wave 16, and next wave is the boss wave, and if we survive that, then it's on to the final one. And stuff that, and we are looking at 81 elemental damage. We have 2 scare sausages now. And we've gotten 32 stats from the Will-O-Wisp so far. We still want more Will-O-Wisp. And we have, how much XP gain? We have 0. Please on XP gain. We did get the stacks attack speed though with the, where is it, this, which is a unique, by the way. You kind of want to get that curse though, however, increasing attack speed of structures is very important. It is crazy though that we have only come across the basic turret. I mean, the medical turret I would probably take at this point. But yeah, we want to get all of the different turrets, by the way. The turrets are going to be an important part of the build. Consumable series for 7. That's pretty insane though. Right, that thing's pretty insane. What's armor? Armor is 2. It's okay-ish. There's a crate over there though. was a bit dangerous. They were very close dying there. Yo, 3 crates. Speed engineering. Pick up and harvesting. Yo. Then luck. Scat sausage, lucky cat. Beanie, that. Scat sausage. Lock lighting shield, lock this, lock this. Yo. Boss time. What are you? You're the easy one to kill, I think. Kill her as quickly as possible because she mutates and she gets pretty dangerous. Please. Please. We are spreading the burn though. I think we can kill. But we need to still be careful. God fucking damn it. Insane run, all gone. That is so sad, man. That is really sad. That is really sad indeed. Because that was literally like, that was used like, that was such an early will-o-wisp. Getting around like that isn't easy, by the way. Now we'll take the coffee immediately, I think. Right, and then we'll lock this. Big roll. Get rid of plant. Lock this though. Lock the coupon. Now the only thing that would have made that round theoretically better, yes, another will-o-wisp would have been good. But we could have also gotten the better tier or the weapons, by the way. The things that aren't lighting shivs. The thing that saw the next upgrade, 5 attack speed. Harvesting. Reroll. 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 That's pretty bad. But 2 lighting shifts should be enough here still. We have 15% attack speed already, which is good. Because it's either right, like you get a bunch of weapons, but if you have enough attack speed, then that's very, very powerful indeed. And we will get 2 swarm wires again, so at the 11, 15, 17 we're getting that again. Which is like very, very useful because that is kind of the best. Now, I don't know if it's possible to get triple swarm wave, though I don't know if that is theoretically possible. Reroll, attack speed, spawn, lightning shiv, reroll, landing shiv. So 4 out of 6 now. And we have a coupon. We have 8 harvesting from the fertilizer. So see, there are like certain items that are very good, like fertilizer is just insane. That you're just gonna take that every single time because it's 8 harvesting from that, which is pretty good. Wheelbarrow barrow is of course also a very, very good item and stuff that if we happen to come across it. We're currently at 20 attack speed. Because we probably rolled attack speed as well. The thing is though, if the legendary update for whatever reason would show up, like during that insane run that I had, by the way, we also got the barnacle not too late. Reroll, attack speed, harvesting, lightning shiv, get rid of the lost duck, get rid of mushroom, get rid of regular helmet, loot alien, reroll, lock this, get rid of weird ghost, reroll, Lock the turret, reroll. We're not gonna lock the fruit basket this time around because if it did use up a slot for way too long last time, it's gonna be a bunch of other items. Like that's the thing, right? That we are at 18 harvesting so far, which is decent. We're at 25% attack speed. Because yes, it is way more dangerous used to have melee weapons and stuff that, right? That is like way more dangerous to do. Yeah, I would also like to see the other weapons, by the way, the other like similar to this. At least the blue tier 1. Elemental damage, 6 max HP. That get lightning shape, reroll. XP fish. So attack speed, we lock that. Reroll. Reroll. Jelly is there, no. I won't ban that. Jelly is definitely something that we can ban, of course, obviously, but yeah. So we have the turret already. One turret though. One turret. The turret is used very helpful and stuff that, you know. Yeah, thing is you might say, oh, but why get like the turrets and stuff that, like it has like reasons. Oh. Because then it seems like once you take one turret, then you have much higher chance of getting more turrets. If that makes sense. Yeah, use another crit, please. Yo, triple crit. Elemental damage, 3 stun, 1 hit. Ooh! Alloy's back, and we don't need to pay for the alloy. Luck. Lightning shiv, that gets some engineering. Ooh. Yo. Early lighthouse. I mean, okay. Okay, now I have so much incentive to be like super mega aggressive here and like just keep. You have to realize that this is a very big deal, by the way. Oh, did that? Oh, I thought we killed it. Okay, fine. It's not that tough anyway. Not that tough. That's right. I'm fucking tough. That's right. Gotta stop saying. Your burning activates faster, 6% speed, 10 harvesting, coupon, lighthouse, white flag, reroll, lock coffee, reroll, purple, lighting shield. Okay, that's, you know, this is also very good, by the way, for our elemental weapon, you know, and stuff, but yeah, but, you know, we're kind of cooking a bit. And that is just it. You might say, oh, but it's bad because it's -1 in infrared structure you have, yes. However, right, the lighthouse is used absolutely bonkers because the lighthouse is the whole 20+ engineering. Isn't that so? We have gotten negative engineering from a bunch of things though. What is it that gives negative engineering? That has +3 engineering. Any modifications are reduced by 50%. Yeah, that's why. So we only got 10+ engineering. Well, because they know how powerful engineering is with this guy. Like, see, that's the thing about that. The fact that they show you that, oh, the engineering is reduced by 50%, yeah. That means that they know that engineering is good on this character and stuff like that with enough engineering. The thing that you want is, of course, the flame turrets. Laser turret is also very good. However, if you get them in crates, then it's way better than just locking them in the store. So that's right, which is, you know, very useful. We get a crate. Very nice. I would like to get another crate if possible, though. Bottles. Armor and dodge. 12 mental damage. Purple lightning shear first. And then hard harvesting. Lock the fin. Yo. And there's the spicy sauce as well. Yeah, the fact that we have a purple one already now is very good as well. Okay, we need to get the pocket factory as early on as convenient here. So that we don't have an extra trees yet, but you know. I still think we have bands left. I mean, I hope we have bands left. Because there are some really insane bands we can get. Wave 11 is going to be the Swarm Wave, the first Swarm Wave, yeah. We have 54 harvesting so far, which is insane, and we're level like 12. And this is wave 9. So, you know, but that's the thing, you want to snowball your luck levels. Yeah, great at least. Yeah, get that. Get max health. Harvesting. Get that first, get that. Reroll. It's the warper, there's the fish hook, there's a band on the butterfly. Reroll. Combine. Take. Ice cube and acid. Nice. Yeah, I kind of wish that the recording window there could be placed differently, by the way, used to not block anything, that if it sees that it blocks something, then it should just get moved slightly, you know. Because if that was just moved up slightly higher, then it wouldn't block the wave text, for example. What's our movement speed? Our movement speed is 21%. My attack speed is at 1%. My 20 elemental damage already, and there is no Will-O-Wisp this time. This is wave 10. And next wave is going to be the Swarm Wave. Okay, there's a crate. I'm gonna have 2 luck now. Yeah. The 2 luck though. And the Swarm Wave is going to become very important, by the way, just because, you know, for reasons. It is crazy though, we haven't seen a single black baby gecko or something like that, you know. That's a ban. Reroll. 10% attack speed. 10% damage. Cursed. Enemy stake, 70% more damage for 3 seconds for first hit by elemental damage. Okay, that's just absolutely insane. Then that, okay, good. And then we ban the shopper. I would like to ban the glasses. Oh. Lock, and lock. Obviously increased by 99% at the end of the wave. And that's not too early for it either. It's actually 41%. Okay. But yeah, we definitely want to get our hands on the oh, that's a crate guy. Can we reach you, Mr. Crate Guy? Yes, we can. Oh, there, Mr. Crate Guy, you're dead. You are dead, Mr. Kennedy. Like a windy hammer. Another 3 down.